Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. I know you might be thinking, Hadrian, I thought we were playing Stellaris right now. What's going on with this? Why is there a Long Dark episode coming out? And why is it not coming out at 6 p.m.? What's happening? I'm confused. So, story mode's coming out today. Actually, by the time you're watching this, it will already be out. And I'm not going to launch a Let's Play of it right away, I don't think. And the honest truth behind that is that I honestly just don't have time. But I'm going to do one soon, like in the coming days. But what I need to do now is I need to move. I need to get not only myself, but I need to get my gear out of certain places in Mystery Lake. So I thought I'd record a fun little episode, might even be a little bit longer than usual. We just massacred these wolves in the last episode, and I would really like to take some time and harvest them and do all that stuff. But actually, let's take a look in here and make sure that I've explored this cabin. I think I have, but just to make absolutely sure. Hang on, that's just a coffee mug. But yeah, we need to get our stuff out of here because all these places are about to change. So when we boot the series back up for episodes 21 through 40, because this is episode 20 and a half, we're going to have a little bit of an issue with everything that I just, with story mode having changed the environment of certain areas. So we're going to try and head that off to where we don't lose too much stuff. It wouldn't be the end of the world if I just left the game as is. It really wouldn't be, but I'm still going to humor the gods, so to speak. Hinterland went to the trouble of putting out a very detailed warning about this, so I'm just going to heed it as much as I can. It is a shame to walk away from all these wolf corpses. It hurts me. It does. But we had a good fun. We had a good time with the rifle in the last episode, so at least there's that. Couldn't have expected the change announcement to come, and I've been meaning to record this episode for a bit, but went out of town this past weekend, going out of town this weekend. Oh my gosh. It's all good, but busy times. Alright, so the first place I need to go is the camp office, and I need to migrate anything that I'm carrying there to another place. And I think I've got some stuff curing. I can't quite recall. You know, one thing I could potentially do is just put some stuff, like from the camp office. I could bring it out here to, like, this hut, for instance. That's a distinct possibility. I can't remember if I ever checked that corpse. Also, I'm really encumbered. But then we have to go back to the dam, because we've got stuff in the dam, and we need to clear that out. So yeah, we just have stuff to do. I think I checked this corpse, but I just want to be sure. Oh, no, I didn't. Which means I also wasn't in here. Ah, a fishing book. Excellent. I saw something on the top there. Beef jerky, beef jerky, beef jerky, beef jerky. Okay, there we go. Hey, and a pry bar. Not that I need it, but another pry bar. Alright, so it's actually getting dark. We've got food and drink. So we're okay on that front. I know it really is a shame to leave those wolf corpses behind. We could have at least gotten the guts out and gotten some harvesting skill from that, but given my time crunch, you know, I'm recording one episode right now, and I need to record other stuff for the channel today. And, yeah. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Ah. Hatchet. So apparently I haven't really been in the, fishing huts yet. I thought I had. Fishing huts shouldn't clear out, so we can come back and check them out later, but it's good to find this stuff now. Alright, now, I don't really need another hatchet. I'll pick it up anyway, but just because we're about to go in here. Bit of a windstorm kicking up. How encumbered are we? Very. Okay. 99.81 pounds. I said very, but I didn't actually look at the number. I'm slightly distracted this morning because there's some crews working outside, and I don't think that given the game audio and my noise suppression, the noise is actually going to get into my recording space. You guys might remember from when I lived in my old place, I'm a little bit traumatized. Those of you who've been following the channel for a while, I'm a bit traumatized. I've got some, well, I shouldn't make that joke because I don't genuinely have PTSD. I do not. But it is a little bit harder for me to think that I can record when there's any kind of noise going on because there was so much noise outside of my old apartment. It was very difficult to get a good recording environment during the day, especially during certain times of year like the summer. And so it's a lot better now, but still, like right now, it just so happens that they're doing some construction right outside my window. So it's like, oh, okay, I remember what this is like, but it's still better. So like I'm a little bit distracted because I know the noise is happening, and it's like I'm trying to just get my brain not to worry about it, if that makes sense. So yeah. Derps could happen in this episode, but at least we have a singular mission. I'm not just wandering around exploring randomly. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the lantern out. And let's see what we have here. Because I need to be reminded. I think all the stuff we have here is sitting up on the shelves. We don't have a ton of stuff here. Oh, well, what's going on with the light there? I've never seen that shadow weirdness before. Okay, yeah, we checked that corpse. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got the jerry can and all this stuff. Yeah, okay. So we're probably going to leave that storm lantern. I don't think it's necessary to hold on to that. We've got some tinder plugs here on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up because, hey, it's kindling. And we're going to have... I know where I'm going to take this stuff, but it's just going to be a bit of a journey. Wood matches. I'm going to leave the antiseptic because screw antiseptic. We're going to pick up all these extra can openers. Okay. And then the jerry can is how heavy? It's not that bad. Oh god. Yeah, see, we're tired too, so that's contributing to this. But let's see. Let's sort our food by weight, and that can help us get rid of some of this stuff. For instance, if we go ahead and eat these pinnacle peaches and the can of tomato soup, that will genuinely help. And we have almost 3 pounds, over 2.5 pounds of cattails on us as well, so we'll bear that in mind. Just going to try and carry as much stuff out of here as I can. Then we have to do the same at the dam. Now, some of this, there's an argument for not needing it, or some of it, there's an argument for just leaving stuff out in the snow, which I will. We'll have kind of a little stockpile of stuff near the Mystery Lake. This camp office that we're in right now, we'll drop some of the heavier, like, non-decaying items in the snow and come back for them later, and they should be fine, I think. I hope. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead. We need all of our rest for this, so no... Hang on, let's do this right. If we drink that one tea, that should put our thirst all the way up. Yeah, it does. Alright, so let's holster the lamp. I love how much the lamp is swinging around now. Alright, let's go to bed. Now, we're not going to get the whole night's sleep, so we're going to have to do some time passage as well, but that's okay. Yeah, see? That is what I thought was going to happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and drink a cup of coffee. Because having that effect could be useful. And now let's go ahead and pass the time. And this, of course, you know, will reduce our calorie count and give us reason to stuff our face with additional food. Okay. I'll sleep for just 2 hours because I want to get a little bit of daylight and be fully rested. Coffee's probably not helping me get all the sleep I need, but it's okay. There we go. There's some daylight, sun's rising, and we can drink plenty. So let's drink coffee again. And I'm going to go ahead and drink all the water I can for weight reasons and other reasons. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and pick up this antiseptic too, because why not? We're about to drop a lot of stuff outside. Alright, so I know we're moving in a snail's pace right now. Okay, the game is doing that thing where it randomly speeds us up, which I will not complain about. I'm going to step out the back door. Weather doesn't sound too terrible right now. Yeah, weather's not too terrible. And we're just going to go, like, up here. First of all, let's get the rifle out in case we have any company nearby. It's entirely possible. It would be kind of cool to put some of our stuff up in the high tower, but that would take a little bit too long to get to. So, also kind of wish there was like a prepper cache nearby. Alright, I'm going to crouch so that I reduce my detection range while I'm making decisions here. And we're going to drop some of our heaviest stuff. Like, we're going to drop this, this fire log. We're going to drop the lesser of our 2 hatchets. The jerry can we'll take with us. This is stuff that I don't necessarily need to come back for. We're going to drop one of the pry bars. But I will come back and check in a later episode to see if it's here. We're going to drop one of the hunting knives, not both. We'll drop one of the can openers. We've got 4 on us. 4 can openers. We'll drop 2 of them. Why not? Alright, now that's a significantly lessened burden. We have plenty of books. We really don't need these books on us either. Let's go ahead and drop these. And I want to see how being outside affects them, if at all. I don't think it does, but I'll be curious. Oh yeah, we got this new simple parka that we're lugging around that we probably don't need to lug around, frankly. Let's take a quick look at our clothing and see if there's better options. We're carrying the expedition parka here. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, well, wait. No, there's not an argument. It's just, it doesn't exist. All right, so let's go ahead and harvest this for the cloth. Yes, we'll still get the added weight from the cloth, but not nearly as much. Let's also go ahead and harvest these, because shoes are heavy. A little bit of bad weather rolling in. And then we're going to just go all in and harvest these socks as well. There we go. Okay. Oh, and I've got this scarf. Let's harvest that. Now, these things have been sitting under me for a bit. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any condition decay on these items out in the snow. I don't think there is. I've just never experimented with this in particular, so I'm genuinely not sure. Okay, so we now are only carrying 91.59 pounds. We're in better shape. Let's go ahead and head down the road. We need to try and get to the logging cabins. That's where we're going to drop our stuff. It's going to be our new home base. And I think we've been to the logging cabins once already. I'm hoping that this this heavy snow we're in right now, this foggy snow, it's actually quite pretty. I'm hoping that this doesn't turn into anything worse. But it looks like it might be about to. Yeah, the fog's actually getting worse too. Yay. I'm going to brave it. I'm going to brave it anyway. This could turn into a full-fledged blizzard. Yeah, it is a blizzard. Crap, I guess I'm not going to brave it. Thanks, game. This isn't the episode. This isn't the 25 minutes that I needed to just move everything really quickly while the weather was nice. No, please make as much noise outside while I'm recording as possible, and please give me as many blizzards as you can while I need to do stuff in an efficient manner while I'm not even recording the series. This is convenient. I appreciate you, fate. Yes, it's cold. You're standing in a blizzard. I would expect coldness right now if I were you. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that fire log, because we're going to use it for the purposes of fire. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is just swell. Okay. Coming in here. Potbelly stove. Fire log. Fire striker. Yeah, sure. I'll use a little bit of lamp oil. And boom. That's an instant 2-hour fire. So I do need some additional water. Actually, how much Don't I have books on me I need to burn too? Yep, need to burn that one. Read that one already, very good. Wilderness Kitchen I don't think I've read. I have 1 reclaimed wood on me as well. Let's go ahead and burn that. And then I suppose I'm going to get 0.8 gallons. I'm going to use some of this right now because I need to make some coffee. I think the blizzard just stopped. That's ironic.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I know I'm adding a lot to my load, but I'm also thirsty, so having this extra water on me is going to be a blessing and a curse. Alright, so let's cook some coffee. And we'll drink some too while it's hot. Oh, blizzard's back. Because why not? Okay, and that's that, yeah. Alright, let's, I guess I won't drink the coffee right now if I don't really need it. Let's go ahead and drink a little bit more water to reduce our burden that way. Also, one thing I can do, let's take a quick glance at my clothing. I've got a few things that might be worthy of repair. This is only going to make, you know, minuscule differences, but since there's a blizzard outside and I might have to walk through it in a second. No, repair. Let's not. I just made everyone's heart skip a beat. Alright, so there's that. That was the old Long Dark player in me. Even though I, you know, rallied for having the repair button be on top for a long time, I just gave into my old habits. I switched the button first. Because that's what you used to have to do. The harvest button was the automatic one for a long time. It would be great if the coffee was still hot, but it's not. But it's not. Okay, so we're still actually, even though we made some water, we're still in a very similar weight position to where we were when we tried leaving a second ago. So, not the worst. Let's head back the same direction, and we can stop by the derailment on the way, maybe kill another wolf. For sport. It's a shame, you know, well, maybe I won't, because it would waste a bullet, and that would be yet another wolf kill that I would not be getting anything from. So maybe I won't. If I see a wolf, I might try and avoid him. But if I want to go through the derailment, I'm going to have to confront a wolf. Alright, so there's the derailment. Oh, don't see any wolves just yet. The noise outside is getting louder slightly. If the recording's picking that up, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. Have to record. I'm pretty pissed about it, to tell you the truth, because noise in my current apartment is indeed much better than the old one, but when they're doing construction on the road right outside, turns out. And people made jokes about this too. They're like, well, that's what's going to do it. And you were right. That's what's going to bring the noise back. It just happened to be on a day where I was like, I need to spend this entire morning recording. I'm not bitter. I have not seen any indication of wildlife on the approach to this place, which is unusual. Especially on Stalker difficulty. Where are the wolves? They've got to be here. There's one. The other one might be back there somewhere. There's got to be two. Alright, I'm going to go up here real quick, see what we find. Nice. Rifle cleaning kit. Now, technically where we are right now, we don't have to go towards that wolf. We can go over the nearby landscape and be just fine. There's the other one. Alright. Another crow feather. Another crow feather. Is there a third wolf? That's the question. Nope, don't think so. Well, yeah, we could go up that way. But hang on, I'm gonna dare nature's wrath and go a little farther this way instead. Man, Mystery Lake is no joke today. This is insane. That's Murphy's Law, though. What can go wrong will go wrong. I just need to record a 25-minute episode of me moving my stuff around really quick and then get ready for story mode and coming back for Against All Odds Season 4, 21 through 40 on schedule. Sounds simple enough, right? No, it's not simple at all. Yes, I'm crouching through this little crevice, and it's working. I love this game. All right. I say that like what I just did is not possible in any other game I've ever played. And it's not. Okay, so I think we got past those wolves. Famous last words. There's one right there, actually. Stay away from me. Stay away, stay away. Okay. Alright, so we finished one of our runs. We left some stuff at the camp office and just forget about it. No worries. We'll make do. But we have to, hopefully in relatively short order, now go that way to the dam and make a similar trip to what we're making right now. It's a slightly shorter trip, but it's still a round trip that we have to make. So we're going to duck through here and then go left, and the huts are like right over there. So if you don't have any bearing on where we are, you'll have one soon. Of course, the wind is blowing exactly in the opposite direction I need to be walking, because why wouldn't it? Alright, so there's those three. Doesn't matter where we leave it. This is not one of the areas that's going to change in Mystery Lake. So, Hinterland was very specific as far as your save games. I have been here already, right? I came to the dam first. I know I came here in my Interloper run. Yeah, I came here because... Yeah, because I went up to the new... Yeah, okay, I was here. Sorry, I just was making absolutely sure. My brain was starting to trick me a little bit. Alright, let's put everything in this hut here. We've got some shelves. So let's look at our heavy stuff. Got a jerry can on us we can drop. What else are we carrying that we can get rid of, maybe? The antiseptic, definitely. Let's sort stuff this way because it's a little bit faster. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and drop these books for now, just so I can move a little faster going where I need to go. We're going to drop 5 of these bandages and drop 5 of the Old Man's Beard wound dressing, and definitely need to drop some of these water purification tablets because those add up. All this stuff adds up. Not going to drop an emergency stem just yet. Do have some lower condition food items. Let me go ahead and stuff my face with this really quick. It's not going to spare a lot of weight, but just to go ahead and eat these items before they decay much farther. Now we're lessening our burden pretty substantially right now. Yeah, we've got some lantern fuel we can drop. There's that. And we've got an extra hunting knife we can drop. Don't need the snare at the moment, although we might soon. We've got this extra can opener. We'll drop that. And then this stuff. Yeah, okay. We'll make it look a little disorganized. A little bit of realism, I guess. Just a little disheveled. Same here. Put this like that. And then can I put this back there? Oh, this is the Old Man's Beard wound dressing, so it's a little bit different. Cool. The model's still the same, even though they changed it in the inventory to look like it doesn't have a bandage included with it. They're just playing with our hearts, I guess. Alright, there's that. Snare can go on the bottom shelf. Need to put the rifle away. Go away. Thank you. Frozen angler. And one last thing. Can opener. Alright, that's that. Now, I do need to get a little bit of rest, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if the weather's going to be kind to me. I can get some rest. If the night is clear, I'm going to go ahead and make the trip to the dam at night. Because why not? And let's also... Oh wow, we're actually doing alright on calories. Alright, so we're now even less burdened than we were on the way here, and it sounds like the wind is quite still. Just kidding. I'm not gonna make the trip at night. I hate you, Mystery Lake. Why are you doing this to me right now? I swear, I just wanted to record for 25 minutes, make 2 quick round trips while the weather was nice. Oh gosh, alright. I know, it's too much to expect. But that's genuinely the vision that I had in my head. Clearly, Mystery Lake is not going to make this difficult to do. This is so easy. Alright, let's drink one of these. I'm not going to drink all of them, but... also need to consume this beef jerky for the same reason I was consuming other beef jerky earlier. Let's drink this water. The good news is we're going through our food supplies a little bit. That's reducing our weight. Only now would I consider that a good thing. All right, this is going to be 3 hours of sleep, tops. We're actually at the beginning of the day. Let's see if the weather's better now, because I don't mind traveling in the dark. I just established that. There we go. All right, I can handle this. So we're a little cold. But let's head to the dam and do the same thing we just did. You know something? Oh, no, no, no. Actually, that wasn't the track I thought it was for a second, but... The track that I used at the opening of Against All Odds Season 4 is one that hasn't actually been heard in the Long Dark in a long time. I'm not sure why. I was talking about it with another one of the community regulars, like it's an old track. And it doesn't, you don't hear it like you used to, playing Long Dark Sandbox mode. Some of the stars in the skybox are still stretched a bit. I hope they fix that in Wintermute. Or a relatively soon-to-be-here patch. I'm going to stay on the high ground a little bit, because I'm not sure where the wildlife might be. The moonlight's nice. I will never complain about this much moonlight at night. I love how I specify moonlight at night. Not sure that I've ever experienced moonlight during the day. I have, but you can't tell. Alright, now there can be a wolf, like, up here on this side of the track, sometimes patrolling to the left, so I need to be a little careful. What I'm kind of hoping for, though, is that I'm just going to be able to dip in to the dam, because we're coming up on it. And then I'm just going to grab my stuff. Is that what I think it is? No, it's not. It's a rock. Story of my life. Oh my god, it's a bear! No, that's a giant boulder. A wolf! No, Hadrian. And then, of course... Oh, that actually is a wolf, and I'm dead. New Interloper run. Time to start over. Yay. Yes, I'm not sure where the wolf is. He might be down that direction. He's right there. I don't know where you are. Aha! So there was a wolf there. I wasn't entirely blind. I see your green eyes. Oh, good. Scared him off at least. Wasted bullet, but... Let's see where he goes. He's not going to run far. Oh, there's two wolves. I just saw another one run off. He's coming back. Let's try to hit him a little bit closer this time. That was terrifying. Well, not really. But the green eyes are just spooky, man. Oh, and then the game's gonna add spooky music just because I'm not already a little bit unnerved by a glowing green-eyed wolf. Yeah, so this is another area that's gonna change, so we need to just get our stuff out of here. Hence the half episode. It's not a half episode at all. It's a more than full-length episode, but a very specific objective. Okie dokie. Now, there's a lot of stuff here, as I recall. Yeah. A lot of scrap metal. Several flares. Another can opener. Several books. A jerry can, and that jerry can is full, as I recall, and then these hides. So this is gonna be... It's actually, well, okay, we're not carrying as much stuff as I thought. So it's not the worst situation, but what I'm gonna have to do here, just to make sure I can do this as rapidly as possible. Are these cured yet? Yeah, they are. Very nice. I've got 3 cured deer hides. How many does it take to make... Is it 4 that it takes to... Yeah, all this stuff's cured. Nice. Very, very good. This fresh wolf pelt is still curing, but it's the deer items we're really looking forward to. Let's open the journal really quick and take a look at our crafting. I've survived for 29 days. Come on, game. Yeah, don't do that. All right, there we go. Deerskin. Yeah, I can make deerskin boots right now if I wanted to. And then deerskin pants. Oh, I can make deerskin pants. Nice. Now those have a 3.6 and a 3.6 bonus. And right now I'm wearing pants that have a 4.4 and a 3.5 bonus. So I could put the deerskin pants on in addition to those and have a nice second layer. But for now, my sole objective
It's getting too heavy to carry.
is not to lose all of these hides that I've just painstakingly been curing. So, like I said, I'm actually pretty well rested, all things considered. I could just turn around right now and head back. I think that's what I'll do. It's what I said I wanted to do. Might as well do it, right? And as we saw, it's not that long of a trip. Especially since we've just killed one of the nearby threats. Just need to keep an eye out for that other wolf wherever he went. It might be the first time I've seen 2 wolves in this area. Genuinely, it might be. There's always the one wolf. And I mentioned that I've had run-ins with that wolf at certain key moments in past series. Anxiety/rage-inducing moments. Yes, I definitely just thought those stumps were wolves again. Again, story of my life. Alright, so there's the dead wolf. Don't see the other one. A little bit nervous that he might be ahead of us somewhere, but we don't have far to go. What's going to be interesting is now that since they're resetting some of the interiors, it might actually give us, when we come back to this, to Season 2, when it's time for Episode 21 to air, it might actually give us an opportunity to... I'm excited about this. We might have the chance. Yeah, I think it's quite possible. I think we're going to have the chance to explore some new areas. I don't think it's going to just automatically purge all of the gear, say, in the new dam environment, which is not to say the dam is like changing hugely. They're just adding it. It's not that that all the gear is going to be purged. I think it's much more likely that the locations will be reset when the new designs are put in, and that might mean there's additional loot, as though we had never been there. So we'll get to explore again in some of the new areas in Mystery Lake when we come back. That's exciting. Alright, so this is actually going pretty well, all things considered. At the end of the episode, we finally get a little bit of a reprieve. Yeah, see, those stars look normal. Those aren't stretched, but some of them... Yeah, those look a little stretched. See what I mean? They don't look like dots. They look like little pockmarks in the sky. Elongated, you know. It's just different. Hi, dear. Bang. That was tempting. That was tempting. Nice little sunrise to end the episode. Never a bad thing. Probably not necessary to have the gun out at this point, just saying. So, all right, let's step inside here, and because I took the time to sort some of my stuff earlier, I'm not going to shortchange us now. Let's go ahead and start up the lamp. I'm going to not set it on top of the shelf where we're sitting. I'm going to set it there so that we can have more light for this shelf. And once again, let's go ahead and let's drop all 5 of those. Let's drop the scrap metal. Well, we're not going to resort the scrap metal, so let's find a good place to drop it. For instance, right there. Drop. Very good. Let's come over here and put the hides down. We can put all the hides down in one place, I think. Put the wolf hide down in a somewhat different spot. And then the cured guts. Alright, there's that. Alright, those 4 flares, and we picked up an additional rifle cleaning kit. We probably don't need to have that with us. There's actually a couple of them. Got some sewing kits. Another can opener. All the can openers, man. Okay, and I think I'll be good with those medical supplies. We've got a lot of newsprint on me right now that I probably don't need. Let me go ahead and step over here and throw that down, because that's 2.2 pounds of newsprint. That's probably not necessary. Same with the tinder plugs here. And there's also some matches. I remember picking those up off of a shelf somewhere, so I'll go ahead and put those down. Let's drop those, and let's drop cardboard matches. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well burden-wise at this point. I really wish we could stack the books, because you see what's about to happen. I'm going to put the books on the bed, because there's too many of them. These are just tinder anyway. Interesting that they're all the orange books and there's no blue ones. It's weird. Yeah, there's normally the different colored books. Did I leave the jerry can? I think I left the jerry can. I did. That was the big, heavy jerry can, and I totally left it. Oh well, we'll be okay. We'll find more. I'm honestly not worried about it. It would have really slowed us down. It would have been really heavy. I didn't even come to think of it. I didn't even look at it. I didn't like check to see how heavy it was or anything like that. I just knew it was really heavy. There's that and cardboard matches. All right, and with that being done, let's step outside. We're just shy of the 45-minute mark here. I'm going to go ahead and stop this one, of course. This has just been a for fun episode. For those of you watching this in the backlog, of course, if it wasn't clear to you, this did not come out in the normal scheduling of Against All Odds Season 4. But now that we're done with that, most of our belongings, with the exception of a good amount of lantern fuel, should be safe from the coming patch for the Long Dark. So stay tuned for some story mode coverage from me in the coming days. I'm going to try to get it out, like I said, very full schedule. But I'm really looking forward to playing it regardless, as I know the rest of you are. It's been such a long time coming for the Long Dark, and it's been a rough road. You know, some people have gotten more angsty than others, and the angst has just caused some unnecessary division, and now there's just no more need for it. There was never need for it before, but now it's just, there's going to be even less excuse, and that's one of the things I'm most excited about, is that people can finally just enjoy the game and be happy and just enjoy the fact that there's going to be a movie made about the Long Dark. Enjoy the fact that there's, that there's a poem that just came out yesterday, a visual poem that was narrated by Christopher Plummer, of all people. Like the Long Dark is an amazing game. Hinterland is an amazing team, and I'm so proud to have been a part of this journey as one of the streamers covering the game. So anyway, I'm gonna get sentimental if I don't stop, but I am gonna go ahead and cut this one here. And in the next one, when we come back to Against the Odds, we might have some new areas in Mystery Lake to explore, and I'm so excited about that. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in Against All Odds are going to be coming out when it comes back every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, just the same as my sci-fi simulation and what's the third S? I always forget it. Survival. Yeah, that. You know, the game we're playing, sci-fi simulation and survival. Why would I forget that one when I'm playing The Long Dark? Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.